MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking out there in the outfield with Cameron Maybin. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Maybin moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Castro is on his way home. And they will get the force for the out. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in, Todd Frazier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone! A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 6, first baseman, Greg Bird.
First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead and you don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
Hit on the ground to short. Correa is there. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 11, Brett.
Here's
Gardner.
Brett Gardner now. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees 4. The Astros coming up. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Headley is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball, and set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Yankees 4. And now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And he takes strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Springer is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chase Headley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. His second home run of the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Dribbled to the right side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
He's set, and the pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Swing and a line drive. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 5-0 New York. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Headley's got it. And he's set down, 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Frazier. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Look into McCann, the 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. Gurriel scoops it up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Reddick going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros nothing. Here's Carlos Beltran. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Jeez, finally! That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that, and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Snap throw to first. Not in time.
He's safe.
A 1 pitch on its way. Again down to second. Ready with the 1-1. Another try to first, but he gets back in time. The 2-1 on its way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Astros leave one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Your
Mike Fiers answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
here
the
in the
Astros,
fourth as they didn't
number
get the outing they
54,
were hoping for from their starter.
Fired.
Chase Headley will be the first one
Leading
to
off
greet
for the
him here
Yankees,
as he'll be forced to
third
turn around
baseman,
and hit from the left
Chase
side now.
Headley.
And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple.
Up
They've
next
been
for the
aggressive. They've hit the first pitch
Second
like he does
baseman,
right here and gets the base hit,
Starlin
and they've done it
Castro.
throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up
3
next
for
the
3
Yankees,
on the night. He's feeling good right
shortstop,
now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting
Gregorius.
practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. May have been able to get this in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. One run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here's Todd Frazier now. In his career versus this pitcher, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score, and he's safe.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 22.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
High pop up. Headley is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Headley's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brett Gardner.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the
Yankees. It doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit to short. Correa is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're still in front 10-0.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
15,
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Beltran.
Digging in, Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McCann is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call here. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. So after getting 2 first pitch outs, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Astros go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Todd Frazier.
Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And that misses, ball 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
Digging in once again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another 0-2 home. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-2 is the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McCann corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Astros nothing. Tommy Kahnle comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yulieski Gurriel.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hicks comes on now, and he has it one down.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Didi Gregorius.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort,
next for the
but that
Yankees,
ball's just hit way too
designated
hard.
hitter, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And this one's in the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dylan Betances enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Dylan Betances.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hicks is there, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 3.
So stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Ten to nothing, the final shutout score in this one. The Yankees take a 2-0 lead here in the league championship series. Dallas Keuchel was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.